So yeah, in a baffling regression of character, Ikuto's character growth is thrown out the window as he goes back to being like, I don't belong anywhere and blah 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 and whatever.
Yeah, it's not great, but I get it. You know, he's had a tough time adjusting. Like, this is still a lot for him, but I kind of wish he would have, like, you know, just sort of
I,
stayed with the whole thing of, like, oh, I'll try and learn how to be a human or whatever.
that's what I mean is like I thought he was over this. I thought that was the point of the previous episode.
It kind of was. It's like, oh, but we have to find a mega level. We're screwed. And to be fair, they are, but
Oh, also, I should have said it in the previous episode. Man, we got body counts going now. Like they're talking about evacuating people from the city to keep them safe and everything, but they're like shooting missiles at buildings. Some people
yeah.
died.
Yeah, there's no covering up of this one.
Yeah.
We're at a point where it's like, alright, there's no way to justify it. Digimon are, like, just going to have to be known. Like, people are going to notice this.
Okay, I hope my power doesn't go out.
Yeah, I just saw a flash of lightning. That's probably not good.
Okay. So, yeah, Saber Leomon is not too pleased with Gatsumon's failure and is like, all right, I'm gonna kill him myself. I'm not talk about those deaths.
Yeah, we don't worry about that. But yeah, I do like how, like, just powerful Saber Leomon feels in this episode, because it's like, honestly, this was another good one. Like, the last one was really fun, and this was, like, a really fun episode, too. This is a really solid one. This was a lot of really surprisingly good humor in it for, like, such a serious episode.
Yeah. Also, I think it's kind of weird seeing like a Leomon line Digimon as like the villain.
Yeah, he's, like, actually cool and intimidating and strong. He's
Yeah.
also the first Digimon we actively see, like, get killed on screen. Outside of, I guess, Frigimon. But yeah, he's one
Yeah, I
of
was
the
gonna say
only
Frigimon.
Digimon we see, like, actively die. Like,
Yeah.
dies harder than anything's ever died before.
Yeah, Saber Leomon gets like not turned into an, I mean he does get turned into an egg, but then he gets like deleted. Like he gets killed by the Gizumon or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Which, yeah, as well, like, bring up the, like, yeah, we finally get a good look at these things. What do you think of the design?
It's, I'll be honest, if I didn't know it was a Digimon, I would have thought it was just like a weird robot drone thing.
Yeah, makes sense. I also kind of like it, but it's like, don't look that strong. It's a very weird little, like, thing, you know? It doesn't
Yeah.
feel like a Digimon, and I think that's the point.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a Gizumon until you brought up that it was. I thought he just flew in a drone that shot a little laser at Saber Leomon that killed him.
Yeah. Evil Rise, that's pretty funny. Also died painfully. Man, lost a tooth before death. It's an evil death machine, alright.
Yeah, Masaru punches Saber Leomon's tooth and destroys it, which I'm pretty sure is because he was horribly weakened by the data destruction laser thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This thing reduced his DP cost by a ton, and then, like, Masaru just came in with his 3,000 attack and finished the job.
Sure. So most of the beginning of this episode is, like I said, clearly evil scientist man, what'd you say, Karada was his name?
Yes, Kurata.
Well, he shows up, like he ninjas into the room and nobody sees him somehow. He sneezes on Agumon several times. He asserts how evil he is, and then like he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll take care of Ikuto," and it's like, no, don't let him do that.
Yeah.
Don't let this guy take care of the child. I don't trust him for a moment.
Ironic question, and please tell me if this is meant to be a thing. Is the sneezing meant to mean something? Is he allergic to Digimon or something?
I don't know because I don't think he interacts.
Yeah,
I don't think he interacts with anyone else but Agumon. But maybe it's just Agumon he's allergic to.
I like to think he sneezes on Agumon on purpose. What a dick.
I believe it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. He seems to be really obsessed with Agumon.
Yeah, because like you said, like there's a point later in the episode where he like bumps into Agumon and sneezes on him again,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay.
Well, it's meant to be like he's infecting Agumon with a digital virus or something. That's like, yeah, all right.
There's probably gonna be a reason. Unless they just set it up as a running gag. There's probably gonna be a reason why he keeps sneezing when he's close to Agumon.
I think he's just allergic. Yeah.
Also, we find out that this weirdo is worked alongside Masaru's dad.
Man, why wasn't the starter of the series the protagonist Digimon Dorumon? Because then it would have made sense, because it would have been a dinosaur, but it's also got fur, so it would make sense for him to, like, sneeze and be allergic.
Yeah.
And I think that would have been cool. But yeah, they, like... man, he's just like, hey, let me have the kid. And they're like, yeah, no. Don't.
Yeah, no. Masaru's just like, no, he'll come hang out with me.
He'll come with me and I'll take care of him at my house. And they bring Ikuto and Falcomon to Masaru's house, where like Falcomon's just wearing a box the entire time to hide himself.
I guess they didn't teach Ikuto to like hide him.
Yeah, I'm sure Falcomon was just like realize what was gonna happen, and he's like, oh, I can't let her see me.
Yeah, and then she like lifts up the box thinking it's Agumon, and no, it's Falcomon. And it cuts back to that scene where like he attacked them, and it gets really awkward for a very long time. It holds on this shot for way too long.
I don't know what's going on with the writing, where it's like this episode is just so hilarious.
It's pretty funny. It's like you think that like her problem is like, oh, it's that crazy Digimon who attacked us. No, Falcomon and Ikuto stink.
Yeah.
And
like
she drags them to the bathroom and like strips him naked and seems to throw him into the bathtub.
Yeah, she's like, no, go take a bath. And you see like Falcon just like zip just goes through the air. It's like Ikuto zip just goes through the air. Like they just look so confused too.
Yeah, and I think there's a shot where it's like Ikuto's bigger than her.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny that the idea that she picked him up and threw him into the bathtub.
There's like they go and just eat dinner because Masaru's mom is cool like that, and it's just like, okay, yeah, yo, thank you for the food, and Masaru just immediately starts like shoveling it in like stupidly fast to the sound of a freaking jackhammer noise.
Yeah, like Ikuto and Falcomon try some of the food, and then they also start, and they're just like, we should probably eat or there's not going to be anything left.
Oh, man. It's like Masaru just does it. You just look over and Agumon's just doing it. It's like, this might be the funniest, like, the anime always hungry protagonist thing has ever been to me. Holy crap.
Yeah, Ikuto starts shoveling the food, and then Masaru's just like, we're not gonna lose to you or whatever. It's like, okay, calm down, guys.
Oh,
and then
man.
And then Masaru's just like, okay, I'm gonna need to go take a bath too. And Agumon jumps in before him, and it's just like Ikuto, Falcomon, and Agumon taking up the entire bathtub. And he's like, what? How am I supposed to take a bath?
Come on, guys, what the fuck? They're playing the game and Code drops the tile. Yeah, I thought they were just like making up a shogi game and Agumon was playing it badly, but no, this is just a thing, apparently.
It feels like they're playing Jenga with shogi tiles.
Yeah, pretty much. And they all just like swarm around him basically to like flick him on the forehead for losing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, we have a nice little episode where Ikuto is yeah, he's trying to live among like normal people and things are going all right.
Yeah, it's like really wholesome and it's just a cute little like funny thing. And then Omega shows up and nearly murders everyone.
Yeah.
Like, holy crap. Saber Leomon wrecks these guys.
Yeah, Saber Leomon's not taking their crap. He just wrecks them because they're just ultimate tier.
I can't, yeah.
Leomon gets blasted into like a silo or whatever and does the scream again.
I can't tell you how satisfying it is to see Omega actually treated like Omega after all this time.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Friggin' like Saber Leomon just takes Rise Greymon out immediately. He like barely stand. Just like goes or like just shoots Leomon with his weird like fur like needle things. Like pins Mach Galgamon to the ground. He's like crushing him with his paw. He's like screaming, his like glasses are about to break off. It's like jeez. Yeah, don't win this one.
Yeah, he feels proper, like super strong.
Like even Master Man, just to like punch him in the face, he just sort of like shakes him off, no problem.
Yeah. I thought this was going to like, okay, somebody's gonna get their mega this episode. No.
Yeah, I was sure that this episode was going to lead to Ikuto getting his ultimate form, so they could all take him on together, and it's like, no,
yeah, or
yet.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, because it has to happen, right? It's like a episode now.
Eventually. But no, evil scientist man Kurata calls in a drone strike, and it like deletes Saber Leomon basically.
Yeah, I feel like that is worth mentioning because I talk about the evolution ranks a lot. Is that it's like Gizumon, like AT, the version that we see, is technically a champion, but he's like a weird champion. He's one of those weirdo cases where it's like the ranks don't matter as much.
It's equipped with a special digital murder laser.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
It's like how I know Chrysalismon is already a mega, but it's like if a lower level Digimon had a move where it pours something into your mouth and you explode from the inside, that's still gonna be a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the digital death laser is like a problem. It's like, you know what? Yeah, that makes sense. It didn't kill him, but weakened him a lot.
Yeah, it's like, I say it killed him. Masaru like punches him, and then like they do a big shot and destroy him, and he turns to an egg. But for all intents and purposes, I'm pretty sure the laser had already killed him. They just finished him off.
Yeah, it weakened him a lot. Like, I should know the sequence of events is that like Masaru's like, hey, Greymon, get up, and Rise Gron's like, oh, I can't, I don't have the strength in me. And the laser happens, and Masaru punches this thing in the face and punches the fang out of its mouth. Like he breaks it with his fist. And this
Rise
hypes
Greymon
up
gets
Rise
so
Greymon. He gets so hyped up that he's like, oh, if you can do that, then I can keep fighting. Ah, it's so good. And like, Saber Leomon's impossible. You should be able to stand after my claw hits you. Yeah, I like how the punch just hypes him up that much. They just fucks him up. Yeah, it's so good. I love it.
Yeah. And then it's like, yeah, and then it's like, okay, Saber Leomon was like trying to kill everyone and everything, but it's like, you still don't want to see a Digimon get completely erased. It's totally unnecessary.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, it's fine. We have, like, Dr. We have Dr. Kurosawa here, or whatever, the crap, to show up and sneeze on Agumon.
Yeah, Kurata shows up and is like, wow, that was crazy. And it's like, okay.
Wow, that was crazy. Did I mention I'm allergic to allergic to big cats? Ace sneezes on Agumon. Ace like, the fuck?
If I was Agumon, I'd have smacked that guy by now.
If I was Agumon, I'd get tested at this point. Like, I don't know what diseases that dude has, but it's clearly not good.
The question is, can a Digimon catch a human disease?
I don't know. All I know is there's that shot in Digimon Tri of them all wearing face masks.
Isn't that to hide themselves?
Yes.
Yeah, although a human can catch a digital disease, although they have to be in the digital world where I assume they've been converted into data.
Yeah, but if a Digimon's in the real world, it's been realized, right? So
Yeah,
what we're saying is, could Agumon catch COVID?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say it's like how animals can't typically catch human diseases.
You know what? No, that actually does make sense, because digital diseases would just affect whatever his data, but human diseases have to affect your, like, organs and cells and stuff in a specific way.
Yeah, and Digimon are so alien to what a human is that it makes sense if it just doesn't affect them.
What if you just had a Labramon and it got rabies? Because it has dog DNA. It's got that dog data in it.
That I could believe could happen. Although the idea that a Labramon would let itself get bit by a regular dog is, or like any regular world, like normal world animal.
So what we're getting as sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's a rookie, but it's still a Digimon.
So what we're getting is that Agumon probably couldn't catch it, but Captain Hookmon could.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm fine with that. That seems fair. Angemon probably not, because he has that angel healing power. But you know what? Yeah, Captain Hookmon, absolutely. I'll throw him under the bus any day. Listen, we know Persiamon's affected by catnip, so that sets the precedent. Oh, man. But yeah, are we ready to move on?
Yeah, that's pretty much the episode.